Hiya everybody, Claire here again. Right, so we're back to doing the stitching one. So this is part 2. So remember, we've done the grass on the bottom half and we're going to do something to do with the top half. So I have, show you first, I've got some different colours here that we'll use to go along with the sky. Obviously a bit of pink because we like pink, and then we have some of this as well that we'll use, so I'll bring that in. Also, we want some different fabrics to give texture for the sky, so I'll get some strands going. Oh, look, we've got a bit there. Oh, we'll have some bites. So Claire, what gets you all excited? Oh, scrap fabric, you know, it's just one of those things. Right, okay, so we'll get some of this all snipped down because I want it into strips. Where's my big scissors? So how are you all doing? I hope you're having a go at doing some of these. And have you, if you are, have you seen any flowers that you fancy stitching? So this one, I am actually going to do like the daisy heads that I've done, because I thought we'll start off with something, you know, simple, get your taste buds going. Oh, we'll have that, that's folded over, that would be nice in there. Give a bit of depth. We'll have some bites, and then we'll have a little strand that we can twist up. So yeah, my brain's actually starting to hurt with all the ideas that I'm thinking of. Is that a bad thing? Right, okay, so I want that to go across there. So have I got my cotton at hand? Has Claire got her cotton at hand? Where did I put my cotton then? I thought I had it in that tub ready to do all my stitching. What's going on? Well, that's a bit bizarre. Did I put it in here for safekeeping? No. Where have I hid that to? I don't even know where I just put my needle now. Right, put you out of the way. There's my needle. There's my needle. Right, okay, so did I put it in there? No. That's alright. We'll use blue. Shall we use some blue? Let's have some. I've got to see if I've got blue cotton. Hold on, guys. Oh, I have. Oh, I have. Who needs cream, hey? Who needs cream? We've got blue. So we've got that type of blue. Oh, we've got. So I can't get my hand in there. That type. Oh, I prefer that one. We'll keep that out there because that's nice. Right, okay. Put you down there. Let's get. Leave that alone, Daisy. You were meant to be going to sleep then. You were meant to be having a nap. What happened to that idea? Okay. I'm just going to quickly thread this in. I need it close to me, so I do apologise if I'm not under camera. I'm sure you don't want my head in the way. Okay. She's brought her bottle in with her. Right, okay, let's get sewing this on. So just pull it over a little bit. And go in like so. And I'm just pulling it in tight so it does that ruffled feel to it, so it adds texture automatically. And then some areas I won't. And it doesn't have to be straight either, because you want movement to it. Just bring that way a bit. Oh, found a peg. How a peg's got in there, I do not know. So I'm just making sure I'm in close enough. Then try and go in a little bit more. Let me just press pause a minute, guys. She says, pause. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking you. There we go. I've brought you in just a little bit closer. But the pause button's right underneath the handle. So it's a bit difficult to quite get you. Get to that pause button. Okay. I'm just going along. And I'm going to just go down again. Ideal way to using up your scraps, and you make something beautiful out of it. So like I said on the previous video, you can either use it as a, I think it's a 6x4, to either do as a front piece for your journal, or you could be more adventurous and create a bigger piece, which will be your whole front cover, or like me, go all the way around. Or like I'm doing here, I'm actually making it so I can frame it. I do apologise about it being noisy. I can't believe how crazy it is. Now I've got Daisy chewing her bowl. I think I might have to press pause and take that off of her. Then she might have the idea of going to sleep. I'm wishing, aren't I, really, eh? She's definitely not the silent partner. Okay. So I'm just going to keep with this thread. And then all I'm going to do is get ready to go across. Don't worry about these, because like I said, we'll snip them off and create that edge. So next, do you know what, I might use a bit of this because I really like this. Oh, let's see if I can find the end. There we go. Just make a nice lot of strands. Want it to be worth it. Okay. Put that back in there, out of the way. Right, okay, so I just want to do rough length to it. Okay, just weave it backwards and forwards. Daisy, please. Right, I'm going to have to press pause, aren't I? Let me get this together quickly and discard of the bottle. Yes, definitely discard of the bottle. Right, okay, right. Just going to press pause again. Okay, bottle gone. Hopefully Daisy will catch the drift that she's got to have a nap. Or she sits there quietly and be the silent partner. Okay, right, so I'm just going to loosely go across with this. I'm going to go in there. Oh yeah, you can have that bit of card. That's the only thing with puppies, they like to be nosy with everything, don't they? Okay, just going to go in, put that in, and drag that out without stabbing myself, Claire. Drag that up. So yeah, it can be a little bit fiddly, but it's fine. Just going to go up there. Try and find the edge of that. So it's just like I said before in the previous video, it's just a case of loose stitching all the way over, because then you can create a design with different flecks of cotton, embroidery silks. I wondered what that was touching my foot then. I thought I had a spider running over my foot. It's the end of Daisy's tail. Yes, I know some people love spiders. Me, I am not a fan. It's weird because it never bothered me when I was a child, and then some of my parents' friends come down and they got the boys and they decided that they were going to get, I call them tiger spiders because they got like the yellow and black stripes. I don't know what they're actually called. They're not pretty. They're not pretty in my eyes. And decided to chase me up the road with one and throw it at me. And then ever since I have been petrified of spiders. Okay. So looking good so far. Right, so let's go in with a bit of this. This is just cotton. It's dust sheet. That'd be nice. Maybe I want to just go halfway. And then obviously twist it up when we start going along. So that's what I mean, it's just, you just bring anything in to create those different textures, and honestly you think, oh, it's gonna look a mess. Honestly, it won't. It will look beautiful. You've got to believe in your work. I'm just gonna go bring it in tightly. Oh, don't pull those a bit too tight. Oh no, here we go. We'll grab everything else, shall we, whilst we're at it. And like I said before, this outside is not one base colour, it's a multitude of colours, and that's what you're doing with these parts bits. You're creating the colours and the texture and the mood with your work. Ooh. What I'm going to do is I am going to go down a bit actually, and then I'm going to add a piece into there as well. So it's giving it that movement. Without stabbing myself. She says. Okay. And one last one in there. And up there. Okay, and then the next bit, to see what I mean, it's just that different feeling to it. So I want to add a little tiny bit in there with a bit of colour. Let me have a little sip of my coffee a minute. What can we have? Ooh, ah. Oh. Ooh. Oh. What have we got up here? Just trying to think of stuff that I've got to hand. Oh, Daisy, please. Be a good girl. Mummy loves you. Mummy does. Mummy loves you. Please. Oh. Some of that will do. I'm not even looking at what she's got now. It's a cardboard box. I'll just leave her to that. Just keeping her entertained. Right, so we just want it for that little bit. So, it's just a tiny little bit going. And then I'll add some more in another place as well. Well, that's nice. Just that little bit there. Right, okay. So this is what I mean. You can use anything to make these. There's no rules to this whatsoever. Oh. Do you know what? It's really noisy out here today. All these videos I've done today, I do apologise if you're watching them. Oh. Thought people were meant to be at work. Who said there's holidays? Okay, I'm just going to tuck that in like so. Just bring that across. Grab that a little bit, make sure it's locked down into place. Okay, fabulous. So yeah, this is just a little bit like weaving. I'm just going to lock that off like so. Oh, she says. Okay, remember, don't worry about the back because nobody's going to see it. So there we go, that's that so far. I'm just going to trim along the edges so you can see what I mean, that it was staying in frame. Like so. Same with this one. What's going on here? Come here, you. There. So we're coming together nice and slowly. So, oh Daisy. So now I want to bring some of this. It's like a lilac. So I wouldn't mind doing some of that, but maybe I'll put some of this on this side here, like so. We'll just do a bit of our weaving again, our wrapping, like that. I'm just going to lay that down for a minute. So that'll sit there, and then I'll have some of this blue going along there, and then maybe a bit more of this. This would be nice. We could have that come in and carry on through there and do something there. I don't know. Maybe have our flowers going up into there, so we won't come down too far. Right. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Because yeah, I don't want all this being the feature. I just want it to be a soft background to what the main feature, main character is going to be of the picture. And instead of having like all these harsh lines, it softens when you do all this. Oh, I sounded like a professional there. I don't think so. Sorry, I'm trying to thread this needle. Gone cross-eyed, guys. I've gone cross-eyed. Oh, Daisy. I thought you loved me. Yeah, right. Right, okay. So I'm just going to go in. Oh, get this sewn into place first. So she's got a cardboard box and she's basically obliterated it. At some point this week, pardon me, I've drank that coffee too fast. At some point this week I've got to pack up everything in here ready for when the flooring comes, to lay the flooring and to actually insulate the walls properly. We have got insulation, I mean, it's lovely and hot, but I want something where it's gonna completely insulate it in the winter time. I'll be cleaning up as well, and also to get another shelving unit, and I need to have just shelving in here with just my desk, so I've got everything, and a proper computer chair, not my old kitchen chair, so that I can actually swivel it around, and vinyl flooring. Let's get to the shelves. There we go, because I want to be able to take like my fabric are in great big massive storage containers up against one wall, and what I'd like to do is actually make you know, the old PE bags, you know, for sports and everything, the old drawstring bags. I want to make some of them and have set colours in each one and have them hanging off like an old clothes rail. So, and then I've got space underneath, and they are easy to hook off, and I can get what I need out of them. That's the idea. I don't know if it's going to go to plan. Things never go to plan with me. Okay. Snip off. Put you in there. Okay, so, oh, I'm at the wrong end then. So yeah, and I've got like bags and bags and bags of yarn in the spare bedroom, and I really need to bring them out here into storage. So because it's like all the pieces that like my family have given me that no, don't you dare go in there, that I can use for this, because it said there's not full balls of yarn in there. It's like all, you know, what's remnant. So that's my aim. My aim, she says. My plan of action. Because I've got an old clothes stand that I used to use for my craft fairs. And it's sat redundant under the stairs. And I would like to be able to use it, so if I can bring out it and hang my fabrics in PE bags, and then I can bring my wools out here in yarns, not obviously the ones that I use for crocheting, because I actually crochet in the evening times when I'm making orders. I've got a baby's blanket to do that I've got to finish off. Picked up the last balls of wool today. Okay, we're nearly there, guys, nearly there. Oh, somebody got a horn for Christmas. Oh. Give us that, please. Will you just leave things alone? Bad enough that I've got to clean up after you on that mess. Go to sleep. Have a little nap. Got to phone at the vet's. I've booked in to do her nails. She's a bit of a pansy when it comes to me doing them, so she can go to the vet's having them. Because at the moment, her claws are starting to become like velociraptors. I mean, they're not long, but they're getting sharp ends. So yeah, it's like being attacked by a velociraptor, but puppy style. There we go. Not pretty. Right, so I'm just going to do a couple of bits going down this way. So, and then we'll just end it off to there slowly. So I'm going to use some of this. We don't need a lot of it because obviously we're not doing a huge area. So I'm just going to do a little tiny piece. Oh, she says. If she can do it. If you build it, they will come. Sorry, I'm having a funny moment. It's hot in here. Right, okay. So we'll go there. There's our needle. Just getting this all sewn in. And then if I've got my bigger needle here, which I think I have, I am actually going to use some of this to actually do flex through it all the way through. So it's like an abstract version of clouds. It's only because I can't do fluffy, pretty little clouds. So it's Claire's version, alright? Okay. Don't shoot me for it. There we go. You're not going out, Daisy. Just wait. I'm filming. Don't look at me like that with those cute little innocent eyes, because they're not innocent. Are they? Hmm? Okay. Do you want to go out? Right, let's just open the door. Let you escape. Go on, out there. Go. Leave me. Leave me. Go. Sit. Play with your bottle out there. That's what it is. She's sulking. Because I took the bottle away from her. It sounds like she's an alcoholic. Oh, help. Right, what have we got? See, I think... Oh, I can't reach it. So I think that's a bit too dark, isn't it? Even if we have a tiny little fleck of it. Oh, I don't know. What do you think? Shall we just unravel a little bit and we'll see? Let's see. I need just a little tiny bit. Nothing major. How's that look? Actually, looks really nice. Then I might put a little tiny bit in there just to tie it in and balance it out. Okay, where's my little snips? We'll take that off, like so. And I'm just gonna bring it to there a bit more. And then we're getting rid of that harsh line, aren't we? Okay. Where did I go? I was there. Right, so flip it around. Oh, it's home time. Kids are all coming home. Oh no. Lucky enough mine are all grown up and left home. Okay. Oh yeah, I like that. Right, so I'm just gonna actually, let's just do another bit under there. No, a bit more of that pink, I think, because I like that. Just a little bit. Oh, what's she up to now? How much is that puppy in the window? That's what it should be. And there was my husband going on about getting another. Told him it's bad enough trying to craft with her, let alone craft with two puppies. And he's going, yeah, but she'd be occupied then because she's got a new little friend. No, that's not a good enough reason to have another puppy. Not a good reason at all. Like, I love my husband to bits, but he's in work all day. He hasn't got to deal with them, has he? It's me who runs ragged, chasing her around, hoovering the house with dog hairs, feeding it and watching her get into her mischievous ways. Yes, no. I'm happy with just one. Thank you. One's enough. She's funny because if he tells her off, we're both sat on the sofa and her bed's in between us both. Yeah, she's spoiled. Well, Now she's noisy. If she's done something, Phil will like go, Daisy, no. Now lay down and be quiet. You're up on the sofa, you've got to behave like that. And she like looks at me and then she does this, oh, oh. And it's like she's like sulking, proper sulking. And then I'll go, Daddy told you off. And she does this, oh. She is so funny. So funny. And noisy. As you can imagine, she's got her bottle again. Right, I really like that. Right, okay. So, I'm just going to tie that off there. So we're running low. Oh. I'm going to just add a little bit more in. I'm going to check on the time because I don't want to be running too long. Right, so this will be the last bit here. And then next video of this, we'll start adding the flower. Or flowers. So all I'm going to do is off screen, I'm just going to carry on doing a little bit more down here, just to try and break up the harshness of this, you know, this line here. I might actually, if I've got time, do a little stitch in there with some of this maybe, just to break, you know, reduce the break of the line. Okay, might do some extra. See, I can't see though. Oh, sorry about the noise. It is so noisy here. What is going on today? So everyone's out. Oh, Claire's on. Claire's filming. Oh, my giddy aunt. Oh. Was I not meant to film today? Please someone tell me. Drop a message in the comments below. Right. Oh, there we go. I have a little kid outside. I want to go at his mum. Cheeky. That's what does shock me nowadays. It's like some of the children, the way they talk to their parents. I had to look at my kids funny and they go, sorry, sorry. Yes. You're lucky enough you don't get a clip around the ear hole. God, I can remember my granddad. He was a prison officer. Really strict. Always had German Shepherds as his dogs. Absolutely gorgeous. He had old Queenie and that. And he'd walk around, he'd wear his chinos. Either a blue shirt, mostly a blue shirt, with cowboy boots, his black cowboy boots, and then he'd have a waistcoat on. Always smartly dressed, always. You know, it was always somebody I always looked up to. And baking. The baking he used to do smelled absolutely gorgeous, and he knitted as well. So prison officer used to take his knitting to work. Yeah. And yes, always smelled lovely. Well, yeah, you knew the rules when you went to visit her. We'd go and we'd all sit down in the sitting room, and he'd have a cane down beside his armchair, and his rules were children were seen and not heard unless they were spoken to. That was enough. That scared us enough. Yeah, never treated me badly. Always, if I was sad, he knew I was sad, he'd tell me a joke. Put a smile back on my face. We'll do his baking. Bread. Oh, the smell of bread. And I'd always go and stay there. Go and sleep over. And he'd have a CB radio, so I used to be on that as well. Loving how that's turned out. Right, so we're going to reduce this harshness. So I'm going to use some of this and get it into a needle. And hopefully we'll be able to sew through. Yeah, we will. I've just got to try and get it threaded. Okay. She says, there we go. We got it. Yeah. So you knew when you went around these, you had to sit and behave yourself. But we did, because we had high respects for him. High respects. Right, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to do some X's. X marks the spot. Just to try and soften that up. So I'm just going to go along one way. An angle. Like you do. And then I'll come back the other way. Come on down a little bit. So yeah, I've never been an embroiderer. My sister is. My sister does absolutely beautiful pieces. She done us one for our wedding, and it was all basically like, like the Victorians did. They used to do it to represent the family. So she actually done it where we first met, our first date, where we'd go on holiday to. So she put a camper van on there, because we converted a van into a camper, and a paddle board on there. Music, because we both like music. What else? There's just loads of stuff, loads and loads of stuff on there. It's so beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Yeah, so she's the embroiderer, not me. I just nick the pieces, nick some ideas to do my piece. No. Just doing mixed media arts. And then obviously other people have inspired me how to create pieces and for my ideas. So yeah, it's all good. As you see, I've just got those X's going along, and automatic is just softened that edge, and that's all I wanted to do. And I'm just going to do a little bit of whip stitching. Just going to grab that bit there, a little bit of whip stitching, so see what I mean, makes that side softer, and it's another visual. And I'm just going to go along here, just hold it into place. Stop it from fraying as well. Put that through there. Definitely going to go and have to make myself another coffee, I think. It's rather warm in here. But don't ever think your bit, when you especially at this stage, is, oh no, that's awful, don't like it, it's going to look rubbish. Honestly, just keep going. It will look amazing, because once you finish the main piece, it will just tie it all in and create one masterpiece. Okay, so we're going to leave it there today. I'm just going to carry on with a little bit going down there, and I will catch you on the next video, guys. I hope you're taking part and have fun joining in, and I hope I give you some ideas on what you can be doing to your junk journals. Right, take care, happy crafting, bye.